Hi everyone. Today we are going to get started with a journal. And this journal is similar to our other ones in that we are going to watch a video, but we do have a slightly different prompt. So today we're going to be looking at an excerpt from the Odyssey. And so we're going to watch a video that sort of gives an introduction to the Odyssey and what it was and how it's been passed down and the history behind it. And then your prompt is: the stories of the Odyssey originally gained popularity through social gatherings in which people listened to rhapsodes recite the poem aloud. What types of entertainment unite us in similar ways today? Which common stories create the fabric of our culture in the ways that the stories of Homer did for the ancient Greeks? So you want to watch the video and then answer those questions, writing at least 3 complete sentences with proper capitalization and punctuation to receive credit. So I'm not going to play it for you here because you'll be able to access it just directly here in the journal link, but if you have any issues with it, please let me know. The next thing that I'm going to have the in-person students do is just give them about 10 minutes to finish up their creation myth comparison. So if you have not finished that, make sure that you're getting that turned in. This is the assignment where you read 3 creation myths from different cultures, and then you compared them using the chart that you were given. So take about 10 minutes to make sure that's turned in if you haven't already. Then the main part of our assignment today is that we are going to look at an excerpt from the Odyssey. So like the video that you watched for your journal said, the Odyssey is an epic poem that was handed down orally for years and years and years, and then was finally written down. We attribute it to a Greek poet, Homer, but there's really no way of knowing definitively where it came from. So if you click on this assignment, so Homer actually wrote 2 of these epic poems, and the first one is called the Iliad, and the Iliad talks about the Trojan War. And so without going into like too many details, a war was started between the Trojans and the Greeks, and Odysseus was sent and fought in the war. So he fights in the war, and then the Odyssey is the tale of him coming home from the war. And as he comes home from the war, he has all of these different obstacles that he has to face. And so, he faces like the sirens, and he faces like all of these different mythological creatures, and then he comes to the island of the Cyclops or the Cyclopes, and these are, you've probably heard of a Cyclops in popular culture, right? They've got one eye, they're these monsters, and so now this is sort of another stage that he has to overcome, and so in order to make it home to his wife, Penelope. So you are going to watch this video. This is an Edpuzzle. If you've never done one before, you just click play and the video will start playing, and then it will stop at various times to ask you questions. When you get to a question, if you need to review the part of the video that you just watched, you can always hit rewatch and it'll replay just that section. Or you can answer the question and then keep going on. So this is graded. But it is also available to retake. So if you do really poorly the first time and you'd like to retake it, you can just message me. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet. You can reset it. I can reset it for you. So if you do really poorly on it and you'd like to do it again, you can let me know and I can reset the score for you. You can't skip ahead, so you do just have to listen. And in the video, we're going to go over, it's not just listening to the text. It'll stop and they'll explain, what's going on in the different parts. So I think this will be a really accessible way for you to engage with this particular section of the Odyssey, because since it is written in an epic poem style, it's a little bit more difficult than what we're maybe used to. So I think that this will be helpful for you to be able to understand this part of the Odyssey. If you have questions, the Zoom Q&A links are available in your announcement for today. As a reminder, there is no school on Thursday or Friday of this week, so you will not have any new assignments being posted. However, if you have missing work, please continue to get that turned in. Quarter grades have gone out, but for virtual students, I'm still accepting late work because I do want you to do as well as you can in class. And I know that virtual learning is just a little bit different, right? I'm not there to nag you. So I will still accept your late work. So please be getting that turned in over this long weekend if you haven't already. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys soon.